In the world of architecture, luxury is often misunderstood as something defined by size. Yet this small house proves the opposite. Designed with Parisian elegance at its core, this home reveals how thoughtful proportions, classical detailing, and refined materials can elevate limited space into a deeply luxurious living experience. Today, we explore how architectural intelligence transforms modest dimensions into timeless beauty. Parisian design is not about excess but about balance, harmony, and emotional comfort. In small homes especially, elegance emerges through restraint rather than abundance. This project embraces that philosophy fully, prioritizing craftsmanship, symmetry, and historical references that enrich daily life. The architect's goal was clear: to create a home that pampers its residents through atmosphere, not scale. From the outside, the house does not shout for attention. Its facade is modest yet dignified, defined by clean lines, classical proportions, and subtle ornamentation. Soft neutral tones and carefully framed windows give the home a refined Parisian street presence, proving that even a small structure can carry architectural authority and timeless charm. Rather than enlarging the building, the architect focused on proportion. Window placement, door height, and facade rhythm follow classical rules that visually elevate the structure. These proportions trick the eye into perceiving harmony and balance, allowing the exterior to feel composed and elegant despite its compact dimensions. The entrance becomes a ceremonial moment. A well-detailed door, subtle moldings, and thoughtful lighting welcome residents home with warmth and dignity. This transition space is designed to slow movement, encouraging a sense of arrival. Even before stepping inside, the house communicates care, refinement, and architectural intention. Crossing the threshold, the architect uses material changes and ceiling height transitions to mark the shift from exterior life to interior calm. This sensory experience is crucial in small homes, as it mentally expands space. Parisian elegance lives in these subtle moments, where design respects human emotion as much as function. The entry hall is narrow, yet it feels composed rather than confined. Wall paneling, classic trim, and soft lighting establish hierarchy and rhythm. Mirrors subtly enhance depth, while curated artwork introduces personality. This space proves that grandeur is not about square meters, but about thoughtful architectural framing. In limited floor plans, the architect looks upward. By emphasizing ceiling height wherever possible, the home gains visual relief and elegance. Simple ceiling moldings draw the eye up, creating a sense of airiness. This vertical generosity becomes one of the home's most powerful tools in achieving Parisian luxury. The living room is compact but impeccably composed. Furniture is carefully scaled, never overpowering the space. Classic sofas, delicate side tables, and balanced layouts create intimacy without clutter. The architect ensures clear circulation paths, allowing the room to feel calm, functional, and effortlessly elegant. Rather than relying on excessive decor, the walls themselves become the artwork. Paneling, subtle moldings, and refined paint tones add depth and character. This architectural layering reflects Parisian interiors, where walls quietly carry history, craftsmanship, and visual richness without overwhelming the senses. Natural light is treated as a precious resource. Windows are unobstructed, curtains are light and flowing, and reflective surfaces amplify brightness. Artificial lighting is warm and layered, enhancing texture rather than dominating the space. Light here is not functional alone. It is emotional, shaping mood and comfort. The architect selects a restrained palette inspired by Parisian apartments: warm whites, soft beiges, gentle grays, and muted stone tones. These colors expand space visually while offering a timeless backdrop. In a small home, such neutrality allows architecture, furniture, and daily life to coexist harmoniously. Every furniture piece serves a purpose. Nothing feels excessive or temporary. Classic silhouettes, slim profiles, and quality materials ensure longevity and visual lightness. This approach reflects a Parisian mindset, investing in fewer, better pieces that age gracefully and contribute to a composed interior narrative. The dining space blends seamlessly with the living area, defined through lighting and furniture rather than walls. A modest table, elegant chairs, and a refined pendant light create a space for connection. Here, luxury is experienced through atmosphere. Quiet dinners, soft conversations, and architectural intimacy. The kitchen balances tradition and practicality. Classic cabinetry, subtle moldings, and muted finishes reference Parisian heritage, while modern appliances remain discreetly integrated. Storage is maximized without visual clutter, allowing the kitchen to feel elegant, efficient, and emotionally aligned with the rest of the home. Rather than mixing many materials, the architect chooses a limited selection of high-quality finishes. Natural wood, stone textures, and soft metals appear consistently throughout the home. This continuity creates visual calm and reinforces the sense of luxury, proving that refinement lies in coherence, not complexity. Movement through the house feels intuitive. Door placements, furniture alignment, and spatial flow are carefully planned to avoid congestion. The architect designs circulation as an invisible framework, ensuring that residents experience ease and comfort without ever feeling restricted by the home's size. If present, the staircase becomes a sculptural element. Slim profiles, elegant railings, and soft lighting transform it into a visual highlight. Rather than hiding it, the architect celebrates vertical movement, turning necessity into architectural poetry within a compact footprint. Entering the bedroom, the atmosphere subtly changes. Sound softens, lighting becomes gentler, and textures grow warmer. This transition reinforces privacy and rest. Parisian elegance here focuses on serenity, allowing the bedroom to feel like a retreat rather than just another room. The bedroom avoids excess decoration. Classic wall detailing, high-quality linens, and restrained furnishings create a timeless sanctuary. The architect emphasizes symmetry and proportion, ensuring the room feels balanced and restful. Luxury is experienced through comfort, silence, and visual order. In a small house, storage is essential. Built-in wardrobes, concealed cabinets, and multifunctional furniture maintain visual clarity. The architect integrates storage seamlessly into architectural elements, ensuring that practicality never disrupts the home's refined aesthetic. The bathroom is compact but exquisitely detailed. Marble-inspired surfaces, classic fixtures, and soft lighting elevate the space into a daily ritual of comfort. Mirrors enhance depth, while careful layout ensures efficiency. This space proves that even the smallest rooms deserve architectural attention. Beyond visuals, the home pampers through touch. Smooth stone, warm wood, soft textiles, and gentle finishes create a tactile experience. Parisian elegance is deeply sensory, and this house invites residents to feel comfort through every surface they interact with daily. Decor is minimal yet meaningful. Art, books, and objects are chosen for emotional value rather than trend. This curation reflects a lived-in elegance, where each piece tells a story. The architect encourages residents to see decoration as personal expression, not visual noise. Attention is given to sound absorption through textiles, layout, and materials. The result is a home that feels calm and insulated from chaos. In small spaces, acoustic comfort is often overlooked. Yet here it becomes a subtle form of luxury that enhances daily well-being. This house does not impress through spectacle, but through daily ease. From morning light to evening calm, every moment is supported by thoughtful design. The architect's success lies in creating a home that quietly pampers its residents, offering beauty without effort. Rather than chasing trends, the architect designs for longevity. Classical principles, neutral palettes, and quality materials ensure the home remains relevant for decades. This timeless approach protects both emotional and financial investment, making luxury a lasting experience rather than a fleeting one. This project teaches us that small homes demand greater architectural discipline. Every decision matters. Parisian elegance thrives in limitation, proving that constraints can inspire creativity. When handled with care, A small house can offer a richness of experience often missing in larger spaces. The true success of this house lies not in how it looks, but in how it lives. The architect transforms limitation into opportunity, crafting a home that feels generous, refined, and deeply human. This is architecture serving life, not ego. In conclusion, this small house redefines luxury through elegance, proportion, and thoughtful design. It reminds us that true sophistication comes from understanding space, history, and human comfort. Through Parisian principles and architectural mastery, limited space becomes a sanctuary of beauty, calm, and enduring refinement.